Hi guys, I'm Sunil and welcome to my channel Unique Developer. In the last video we have created this manage student page. Let me show you. So this page we have created in the last video. In this video we are going to create the issue book page, and let me tell you what we are building here. Okay, let me just cancel this frame. Okay, and we are going to build this one, which is issue book page, and this is a library management system series where we are building this awesome library management system. I already uploaded 6 to 7 videos. If you have not watched, you can go to description and there you will find a link. You can watch all the videos, or you can go to my channel. On in the playlist section you will find playlist called library management system, and you can also watch this PHP learning website and Java office management system. And if you have not subscribed the channel, do subscribe the channel. I will be uploading more videos. So let's start this video, and we are going to create this one, which is issue book. So just cancel it, and this is our project library management system. In the frame folder we have to create a new. I will be creating a JFrame form, name it as issue book, and finish. Now just set layout. So I cancel set layout absolute, and go to code, and here we have to enter size for our JFrame. So 1411 and 803. Press enter. We got a size, and click on generate center and generate resize code. Now I want to take a panel. So take a panel, and let me just show you what we are gonna create, what we wanna do. So let me just run this issue book page. So run file, and here you can see when I enter is book ID, and when we lost the focus from this text field, you can see we got this data here, and when we enter student ID supposed to, and we got our data here. So we are going to do this also in this video. So just create take a panel and change the background color to white, and set the layout as absolute, and cover the entire frame, and change the panel name, panel main, and you can see that panel here, panel main. It will be easier for us to track the components on the screen using navigator. You can, if you are not seeing navigator here, go to Windows and here navigator, select navigator, and you will get this. Now let me take a panel, another panel, and set layout absolute, and background color change and make it as 255,51,51, and enter. And I want to set width as 420, and height I want to take as 810. Okay, perfect. Now let me just take a label, or I want to take a back button. So on the, not this one, on this manage student, the page we have created earlier, here you can see there is a back button. So copy this, and how to copy, just right click on this, just select the panel, not label. You can see there is a label on which we have written back. Click on this label and copy, and go to issue book and press here and paste. You can see we got, and we need to change the background color of this label. So go to palette, not palette, property, and background color, and make it to 102,102, what was the 153, I think. Let me just check the blue color, 255. Okay, so not 153, we need to enter 255. Okay, perfect. You can see we got back button. Now take another label for display the heading, and here we are going to display book details, book details, and go to properties, change the font and make the font as YU UI semi bold and plain, and size should be 25. Okay, and also change the background color, not background, foreground color, text color we have to change. So text color, and I also want to insert an image, so go to properties and icons, and insert this admin new book icon. You will see an icon called literature. Select this, and again, if you don't know how to import this this icon folders into your project, go check out my second video where I have showed you how to do all these icon things. And I want to take a panel for an underlying purpose to underline this text. Change the background color and white, and just take it here and make the width as 5. Okay, just give some space. Perfect. And now just take a label here, and inside enter book ID and font. Make the foreground color as white, and font size and font YU, take semi bold, UI and plain and 20. Okay, and similarly copy this, Control C, and let me tell you how to copy. Right click, copy, and then just click any mouse anywhere, click here and just paste, and just remove from here, and book name, and the next one is Control C and press anywhere, click the mouse anywhere, and then book name, and after that author, then Control C and press and Control V, and finally quantity. Just give some space. Now copy this label and keep it here, and initially we don't want to display any data on this you can say labels, so edit text, make it blank. Okay, initially we will display data on these labels at the time of entering the data. The time when user will enter book ID, then we will display book ID, book name and author name on these labels. So initially make it blank and copy this, and you can see, take one here, Control C and V, one here and Control C and V, and here. And let me just change the text. First let me create another one for student details. So what we have to do, just right click and copy, and click your mouse anywhere and paste, and you can see we got. So let me just move from here and remove this button. I don't want this button, so delete it. And here book details, make it student details, and change the icon. Inside this you will see a student registration icon, select that and OK. Okay, now change the text book ID. The next one is student name. The next one is course. And the next one is branch. Okay. Now copy this text or label, empty label, and paste it here, and copy this one more time, Ctrl C and Ctrl V, take it here, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, no, it's not copied, and here okay, we already have the label, so let me delete, because we have created labels here, and when we copied this panel we got labels here, so let me delete duplicate labels. You can see we have labels, one label for student ID, student name, course, and here we have to take a label for branch. I by mistake deleted that. So now just let me change the labels variable name. So select the label, right click and change variable name, and write the name as LBL book ID, because we are going to set the data, so we need variable name. So LBL book name. Next one is LBL author and LBL you can say quantity, and here LBL student ID, LBL student name, LBL course, and LBL branch. Now here we want to create the text fields and date field. So copy this one, so Ctrl C and Ctrl V, and change the foreground color. So foreground color I want this one, which is red, so copy this color and select this label we just copied, and Ctrl V. Student label, student details, and here I want to take a issue book, and change the icon. Go to properties, and here you will see a icon called mail, rewind, edit, contact book. Okay, this one, select the book. Now copy this underline also, Ctrl C and paste it here. Now I think we got it or not. Let me just create it. So take a panel, and I also want to change the background color of this panel. So copy the background color of this button, go to properties, copy, and select this panel and paste it here. Okay, good. Now issue book. Okay, here just expand it here, issue book, and background color white, and width should be 5, not white, background color should be this one, red one. So copy this color and select our this one and go to background color and paste it. Now just make it little bit down. Now take the cross button to cancel the JFrame. So go to manage student or manage book on both the frame we have our cross button. So copy this cross button, Control C, and come here and just Control V and keep it in the corner. Now we need to take the text field. So again we can copy the text field from this Manage Student book. You can see we have. So just select, enter, so copy, just copy and come to this page and right click and paste. We got it here. So let me just move it to here and change the background. You can see we can't see the label text because the color is white, so I need to change the color. So select this panel, label, and go to foreground color. You can see it is white, so make it as 255, 51, 51. Enter student ID and I also want to change the background color. You can see here the background is blue. Let's make it white. And the border, you can see border is here, and the border also I want to border color 255, 51, 51. Okay, done. Enter student ID. Let me just take this label here and instead of first enter book ID and just copy this, Control C, Control V, then student ID, change the placeholder. So come here, enter not student ID, book ID and student ID. Okay, fine. Now we have to take a calendar. And where is the calendar? RS date chooser. You can see RS date chooser. If you don't know how to add this RS date chooser, you can watch the second video, or you can in the playlist section you will find a video where I have shown you all this. Let me show you. So here you can see this one, how to add attractive components into Palette Manager. It's a 3-minute video. You can watch this. Okay, so RS, let me just pause it, and RS date chooser, so keep it here and expand the frame. Copy this label, Control C, Control V, and enter issue date, and now Control C. Let me just change the color. So I want to take this color, so copy this color which is reddish and select this and change the color background and also the color foreground. Now also change the placeholder. So you can see placeholder, this one, select issue date and change the font also. You can see font is this one, so I want to make it as 17, not 613, 17. Okay, now just copy this one more time, Control C and Control V, and here I want to write due date and change the placeholder also. So placeholder, select this and come down. Placeholder, where is the placeholder? Select issue date, not issue date, due date. Now take a button. You can copy the button from this, Control C, and come here and Control V. So the button is here, so I need the button here. or you can simply go to palette manager and take this RS material button which I have provided you in the same video. You can watch this you can watch this same video for this, which is RS material button circle. And let me just change the text. Issue book, issue book. And also change the text field name, so change variable name. Txt student id is okay, not student id, txt book id, and here txt student id. Perfect. Now change variable name, date, issue date, and here date, due date, make it small, due date. Now we have to apply an event on this. Let me just run it and check how it's working. Okay, we got an error. Why? Let me check. Okay, here you can see we got this method also. Why? What we did is add student, so we copied this button. You can see in the manage student, I copied this add button, and beside and on this button I have an event called action perform where this code is present. So when I copied this button, the code is also got copied. So what we need to do is we need to just remove this code, just clear it and save it. Now you can see we got also one error also. Let me check where it is. No, we don't have any error. So let me just run it, run file, and yes, we have error. Unsupported book index, book id has already been caught 391. Okay, here we are getting error, info dot unsupported look and feel must be caught or declared to be thrown. Why we are getting this error? We have RS date, RS material button. Let me just save it and we just add throw clause, add throw. Okay, I have added a throws. You can see here we added a throw exception. Now let me run it, run file, and again we are getting has already been caught. Okay, has already been caught, that means has already been caught. So remove this. How to remove? We are not able to remove this one, throw, because in the try section we have this book unsupported look and feel. Txt unsupported look and feel. I think it should. Let me just check the class name. Wait, just wait a minute. The exception name is unsupported look and feel exception. So just copy it and paste it here in the catch, and txt, and in the here you can see just remove this one ex and remove this from. If you are not getting this error, it's okay, you are good to go. But if you are getting this error, let me first resolve it, then run it. You can see we got our panel, but why we are getting that error, I don't know. If you also got this error, just make sure the inside this catch the exception name is unsupported look and feel exception, and make the changes, and here ex and remove any throw clause from here if you have. And if you are getting any error, let me know in the comment section, I will help you to resolve that. So, and let me just remove this, go select this JFrame and undecorate it and decorate, and now let me run it again. You can see we got our issue book details. Now what I want is, when user enters 1 here, it should automatically fetch the book details and display it here. So we need to create a method called public void get book details. What this method will do, this method will fetch the book details from the book detail table. Let me open my table database, so 127, and this method will fetch the details. So just provide a comment also to fetch the book details from the database and database and display it to book details panel. And what we are going to do in this method is, we are going to fetch the details from the database and are going to display on these labels which we have created, empty labels. And just let me fetch the book ID from this text field. So int book ID is equal to txt book ID dot get text, and just convert it to int, because get text method will return a string. Now just inside try catch we need to write the JDBC query, and okay, it's opening library MS, our database, and you can see we have a table called book details. Book ID, book name, author and quantity. So let me just create connection object, connection java.sql connection con is equal to db connection. I have create not bd, db connection. Why IntelliSense is working so slow. db connection dot get connection. Again you can write the code like class dot for name and connection is con is equal to driver manager dot get connection. I have already created a class db connection where I have created this method. Inside this method we are writing the code to communicate with database, and it's returning a connection object. You can write these 2 lines also in your in this method, but to look good I have created another class. You can follow this method also. So, and next we have to take a prepare statement pst is equal to con dot prepare statement, and here we need to insert the query. So select star from book details where book underscore id is equal to question mark, and let me just set the placeholder value, so 1, and value is book id. Now let me just execute query, not okay, query, because it is a select statement, and it will return a result set, java.sql result set rs. Now take a while loop to iterate through all the result, rs.next, and inside this we have to set the values to all the labels. Which labels? On these labels you can see the label name is lbl book id. So go to source and write lbl, okay, not here, lbl book id dot set text, and get the value from the database. Get string, first one is book id, which is book underscore id, and then lbl book name dot set text rs dot get string, and here what is the table column name? Book name, so book underscore name. Next one is lbl author dot set text rs dot get string, and here we need to enter author. Let me check author, okay, so author, and here lbl quantity dot set text rs dot get string, and quantity, and I think author spelling is wrong, so author. Now we just catch the exception and print it. Now what we have to do, we have to call this method on the focus lost event of this text field. So right click and event and focus lost, okay. Here we need to call that method, so just call this method is get book details, you can see. And now let me run it. I will be running it. You can see enter 1, and we got our book detail here, but there is a problem. You can see if I have not entered anything here and I just lost the focus, and I just move the cursor to the next field, you can see we got error, which is and number format exception. Why? Because the field is empty and we are and here we are converting that empty data to integer, but it is an empty string, and we cannot convert empty string to int value. That's why we are getting in this error. So what we have to do is we have to set a condition on this before calling this book details. First we have to check whether the data is available on the text field or not. So if txt book id dot get text dot equals to empty, if not equals to empty, then we have to call this method, otherwise don't call it. Now let me run. Now I'm not going to enter anything, just change the field. You can see we are not getting any error here, and when I enter 1, then the communication established and we got our details. And if I don't enter anything, you can see we are not getting any error. So we have to do the same for the student details. So we have to create another method to get the student details. Copy this method because everything is gonna same, just we have to change the label name or variable name. Control C, and come down, paste it here and change the comment also to fetch student details from the database and display it to student details panel. Change the method name also, student details. Why we were getting that error? Because we can't have two methods with the same name inside a class. And select all from student details, not book details, student details, where student id, and here we need to take txt, not book, we need to take student id and change the variable name also, student id, and here also student id. Okay, student id, and we need to change the label name also, so lbl student id, and here also student table name is, column name is, let me go to my database, and here student details, you can see the column name is student id, next is name. So go to NetBeans and here we need to enter just name, and here lbl student name, and here lbl issue date, not lbl, we need to, okay, no lbl, and course, I think the next field is course, and here also we need to enter course. You can see in the database the column name is course, and next one is branch, and here lbl branch, and everything is good. And now we have to call this method on the event of focus lost. So event focus lost event, and here we have to call that method. So copy this, Control C, and paste it here, and just we need to change the text field txt student id dot get text, then call the method called get student details. Okay, perfect. Now let me run. Let's enter book id 1, we got our book details, student id 1, and we got our student detail also. So we have successfully completed the first step. In the next step we are going to fetch the details from this issue date and due date, and we are going to insert that detail into issue book table. We are going to create a table called issue book details, where we are going to store all the issue book details. Okay, so and we are going to do that in the next video. So that's all for this video. Subscribe the channel, and if you like the video then like the video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.